The mole was Hamura's personal underworld assassin. With a mounting threat behind them, Yagami and Kaito are forced to cut ties with Matsugane, and the two set foot down a path of no return. Finally, the name of a mastermind bubbles to the surface. The man is an AD-9 researcher, Yoji Shono.
Hello there and welcome back to Judgement. Now, as you've just seen, we had to cut ties with the Matsugane family because we're pulling at strings which we're not supposed to be pulling at, and due to yakuza politics, they can't let us have a look, go in for Hamura, so we've ended up having to cut ties with them, and obviously they're not very happy with us. I don't know whether that's a permanent thing or whether we can work something out at a later date. So we went after Hamura because he's the only one who knows he's the one who's hiring them all to do these killings, and found out that he was a hired assassin. What better way to find out who he is by going to the source of the person who actually hired him? So we went looking for Hamura, found Hamura in the gambling parlor, and caused a bit of a stir. And it's safe to say we're probably not going to be invited back. I can say that for sure. We're not going to be invited back to this place. Itchy nose, excuse me. So I don't know where we're going. I think we're going after Shono next. He seems to be not that the one in charge, but he's a key player in this whole situation with the AD-9 drug and stuff like that. So I think we're going to be going after him again. I don't know if we're going to catch up with him, where we're going to catch up with him. I have no idea what's going on. Right now, you know what I mean? I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm intrigued though. I'm kind of interested to know what the hell's the reasons behind everything, and also who actually is leading, who's the top dog who's leading the whole thing, because I don't think Shono is leader quality, if you know what I mean. I don't know, it's hard to say. He looks a bit too weedy and manipulatable. I don't know if that's a correct term for it. Manipulatable. I might be right or not. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Genuinely doesn't matter. I'm trying to overthink it. So he seems very he seems like he should be under someone. Now it's either a very, very good act that he's he is leader quality and he's just kind of pretending to be, and that would be a really good act. That would take me out of it a little bit. I don't know. We're going to find out. I think it's the politician. There's a politician involved, and I think he may be the one in charge. I may be wrong. Who knows? We're going to find out anyway. Enough rambling on from me. We're just going to jump straight back in. So grab your favourite drinks and snacks, cut up something comfortable, come hang out with me as we jump straight back into Judgement. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. Chapter 9, The Miracle Drug. I don't know why I feel the need to do these like that. I don't know, it just feels right.
Smoke continues to billow out of the Champion District fire as we speak.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be invited back there.
Which took place in a covert gambling hall not long ago. Eyewitnesses claim they heard the sound of explosives being detonated in the establishment.
That may have been us.
The building was deserted by the time firefighters and police arrived on the scene. With the horror of gang violence still fresh in
At least there's no bodies.
incident only raises
At least there's no dead bodies. That's a saving grace.
Plan didn't go so well.
Not quite.
They were desperate. Still, we did manage to talk to Hamura.
Which is how you found out Shono was the one giving him orders, right? Not Director Kido.
Yeah, at least that's a look he was giving us.
You can
Sam, I still don't buy it.
Give me a break. I don't know how else to put it.
Well, I guess that look is all we have to go off.
Did you come to taunt me or help me?
Don't be mean, Yagami-san. Of course I came to help.
Help how?
How are we going to help
found
you?
someone who's an expert on AD9.
Oh, really?
Looking into that research paper might be our best shot at finding more leads. And I
Okay.
don't know about you, but I can't understand a word of what it says.
Yeah, same.
But I found somebody who can.
So that's our next stop.
I'm impressed. Good work, Hoshino-kun.
Just don't get mad, okay?
Mad? Why would I get mad?
Okay.
Well, the expert I found, it's Hattori-san, the journalist you kind of hate.
The weedy
Please,
shit.
he's written a lot of articles on 89 and has interviewed all the top medical researchers.
That guy? Seriously? This has got to be some kind of joke.
He said he'd tell us what we want to know, if you asked him nicely.
Of course he did.
Yeah, you know what? Let's drop it. I don't care about the paper.
Yagami-san,
What?
that
What?
research
Why do I have to be
contained
nice
vital
to someone I don't
information for
like?
This case we're building. This isn't an opportunity we can afford to miss.
I understand, I understand.
Help now. He's gonna want something in return later.
Hattori-san's waiting for you at Kyushu number 1 star. Apparently he's doing a story on them.
Okay. Convenient.
Come on, Yagami-san. Get going.
Alright, alright. I don't like it, but okay. Yeah, another reason why I don't like buy... Let's take a walk. I don't buy Shono being the one in charge. Can you imagine, can you genuinely imagine a guy like Homura taking orders from a guy like Shono? Is that, can you really, like, can you see that actually happening? The only reason would be if Shono hadn't, like, if Homura hadn't seen Shono at all and it was just like a text slash, like, outside communication kind of thing, not a direct communication. I don't buy it. I think someone's above Shono, or the blaming Shono. I guess we'll see. We'll see. But I don't buy it. Right, so let's go talk to this journalist guy. Why you do... What's the story here?
Hattori-san?
What is the story here?
I didn't notice you there, Yagami-san.
Don't tell me you're using a phone camera to take pictures for your article.
Why not?
Resolution on these things is plenty high nowadays.
It is very true, actually. A lot of phone cameras are actually up there among the low to mid-range actual cameras.
I only report on things that interest me. That's my professional philosophy.
Alright, so
Is it gonna take a
what's
while?
you
I'm here to
interested...
talk.
What's he interested in your food?
Don't worry. I'll be done soon. All right, I'm done.
Alright, continue.
Thanks for stopping
Hurry
by,
up.
Yagami-san.
I force you to be done.
Kinda strange sharing a bowl of ramen with you. I thought the day would never come.
I mean, it happens.
Relax, Yagami-san.
Such a dick. Sorry. I really don't like him. I don't know why I don't like
Still
him.
working for Kajihira?
I'm not sure I'd go that far. He just calls me in for favors every now and again.
As
Up to
anyone
be on
does.
Good terms with the guy. For my job, you know?
Uh-huh.
I suppose it would get you into
Be
places
nice
where you're
be
not supposed to
close with
be.
You too, Yagami-san. I heard you were the one who discovered Shintani-sensei's corpse, after all.
I don't know what it's his face.
89.
It's his
That's
face.
not what this is
He's got a
about, I'm not
weedy
sure.
looking face and there's a really smarmy grin on his face and it makes the want to punch him in the face.
All right.
That's what it is.
You'll owe me for this.
Alright. Why do I have to owe you? Why is money a good
Generally,
thing?
drug development starts with the discovery of a compound that can treat a given disease.
Alright.
That compound becomes the candidate for a drug. They then test its effects on animals, after which the drug heads to clinical trials.
Okay, and
Which
this
is
I
a
know.
nicer way of saying human experimentation, by the way. As
True.
for the process, it can take years, sometimes even longer, to ensure a drug is truly safe for public consumption.
As it should be.
Yeah, it's tough. I get it.
Before now, Alzheimer's drugs have only been able to slow the progress of the disease.
True, that's also true.
None can cure it completely. But Director Keto's 89 proved remarkably effective at doing just that when tested on mice. If it can work on humans as well,
Is it the same mouse though?
finally kiss Alzheimer's goodbye.
It's a data
At
data
least,
fabricator, that's what I'm
the
wondering.
paper they published a year ago claimed.
Interesting.
Yagami-san,
Yes.
in this country, 1 in 4 people over the age of 80 is affected by dementia.
Very
That
true.
means for a couple in their 50s, there's a good chance that one of their parents has it. And the odds that one member of that couple will develop it themselves is 50-50. No matter how you look at it, dementia is an inescapable issue.
It is still a very big
If I
deal,
ever
dementia.
experience
And it's
symptoms
hard,
myself,
really hard
I'd
to
go to the
like
doctor straight away.
deal with, especially in a family member.
Cases, they can slow the progress enough that you can even keep working. I guess my point is, dementia is not something to fear. It's a possibility to prepare for. Our biggest enemy is ignorance and apathy. Kinda reminds me of someone.
Yeah, if you say so.
Yeah, if you say so.
Good. I'd like to give you a rundown of what exactly Alzheimer's is then. You interested?
Well, I guess we don't have a choice. I was going to say, I was going to ask the question, do I really want to do this? We don't have a choice.
Well, you're gonna, even if I say no, right?
You bet I would. Now let's begin.
All right, science lesson.
Out of all the diseases that can cause dementia, Alzheimer's accounts for roughly 70% of cases. It's believed to be brought about by buildup of a protein called amyloid beta in the brain.
This I don't know.
When that happens, nerve cells start dying off and the brain begins to atrophy.
So to put this in layman's terms, waste buildup kind of shrinks the brain.
That's one way to put it, yes.
Not a bad way to put it,
But
think
even
looking at
that's
that.
just a theory at this point. There's still much to learn about Alzheimer's.
And when your brain shrinks,
Your memory is impaired. Let me explain. There are 3 processes involved in memory: encoding, storage, and retrieval. Alzheimer's
Nice
impairs
PowerPoint
the
presentation
first
here.
step, encoding. This makes it near impossible to remember new things. I'll give you an example that stuck with me.
All right, do tell.
When doctors asked a dementia patient the date, they had no problem producing the correct answer. But when asked the year, the patient said 1952. Their mind was stuck decades in
So
the
day and
past.
month
You see,
was correct.
dementia not only inhibits new memories, but jumbles the ones you already have as well.
I think I get it.
I think
We'll
I
get it.
understand.
Good.
So how exactly does 89 cure Alzheimer's?
Does it
According to their
delete
research,
the...
when they injected 89 into the test mice,
Does it delete the waste?
brought about a process known as autophagy.
Which is what?
It's a Greek word that means self-devouring. That's what your body starts to do to its own proteins.
Okay.
In other words, all the amyloid beta built up in the mice's brains began to instantly break down.
Started eating itself, basically.
Yes, and once it was all gone, their Alzheimer's stopped progressing entirely.
Okay, that's a big deal. If that is correct, if that works, it's a big deal.
Function were able to recover. As one researcher put it, it's as though the brain turns on a backup generator. If they can bring about similar effects in humans,
Yeah, that's worth a lot. That's a lot of money.
that's right.
That's worth a lot of money.
Millions of patients
Unfortunately.
worldwide, and that number is growing steadily every day. If they actually complete this drug, it could truly change the world as we know it. It's nothing short of a dream drug for both buyers and sellers.
True. But you know that it's gonna be sold for a high price.
If you ask me, it sounds too good to be true.
Excuse me?
I mean, the vice director of the ADDC suspected something fishy was going on with it. But when he
And then
started digging around,
he ended up dead.
someone offed him to keep their secret safe. Made it look like a brawl so nobody'd get suspicious.
What kind of secret are we talking?
Like the drug's effects being falsified.
Yeah, it's just what I'm thinking.
No, there's no chance of that.
How's that?
Huh? How do you know?
Since the announcement of 89, countless animal tests have proven successful. It's no fabrication.
Who's in charge of the
One test
tests,
after
though?
another, they've proven its viability.
And you're sure?
Yes. I'm of the mind they should push forward faster, even if the paper was a little rough around the edges. After all,
That puts a little bit of thing. Who's the one who actually is doing these tests? So that's independent tests, or
the
the
ADDC and
tests by the ADDC?
Kido-san is far too cautious. This is no time to be testing on animals. They need to move to clinical trials and get this thing out.
By which you mean
Experimenting on humans.
human experimentation.
All right.
Wait.
What's
Do you
wrong?
think?
Oh, nothing. Just, are you absolutely sure there's nothing off about 89?
I guess there is an interesting detail
Okay.
I noticed.
Something just clicked in his head, but hasn't clicked in my head.
The sole author of the 89 research. But in truth, he only put his name on the paper to lend it credibility. The key researcher was someone else entirely. A guy you know too, man by the name of Shono.
Yes.
So the one I want. It's Shono, huh? So you're saying Shono's the creator of 89?
Seems so. The paper would never have gained such worldwide traction without Kido-san, though. They needed a leading expert to rubber stamp the research and make it seem more official. That kind of thing is pretty common, though. Not really a cause for concern.
I don't know. I want to know what he thought about the clinical trials, because he made a connection there. And I don't make that. I didn't make a connection.
What's your role in all of this?
We need to get him away from the hospital. That's what we need to do. Is that what we're going to be doing? Right. Ooh, hello. I guess the King Gallion went somewhere else to cause trouble, but at this point in the damage may be known. Scores of innocent people are left still crying over the injuries as they send this. I know I should, but I really can't be bothered most of the time. I'm going to say it out loud. Right, so let's go back to the office. We have arrived. Are we going to find someone in the office?
Yo,
Oh, hello, guys.
welcome back.
Hi.
Hey there, Yagami-san.
The gang's all here, huh?
True.
How did things go with Hattori-san? Did you learn anything useful?
Yeah.
A little
Yes.
bit. Yeah. Oh, sit down. Sit down, please.
Wait, are you saying there isn't actually anything up with 89?
That's what Hattori said, yeah.
This is the first time I'm hearing about Kido not really being involved, though.
Yeah.
It's possible Shono's hiding the truth from even him.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird situation.
One term in particular stuck with me from my chat with Hattori-san.
Which is?
Is it clinical trials?
Human experimentation.
Go on.
Apparently, 89 is just about ready to be tested on real human subjects.
Well, that's gross. Side effects include bloating, blindness, and death, right?
Knock it off.
Yes.
Sorry. What's bothering you about that, Yagami-san?
Well,
The side effects, to be fair.
I've just been thinking, what if all these murders were secretly experimental trials for 89?
Oh, okay.
You're serious?
That's
If Shono's the one behind all
a
this,
thing. That's
What,
a
you think
potential
this guy
thing there.
Shono went out, hired an assassin, and started killing people?
Guess it's a bit of a stretch, huh?
Even if these people were test cases, why would Shono have to murder them? This is a dementia drug, not some kind of chemical weapon.
No.
Unless it's the side
It really
effects.
did have some kind of crazy side effects, though.
Yeah. I
They
mean,
didn't want to kill the people, but they ended up dying anyways.
exploding their
It'd be
eyes.
fine when they tested it on mice, though. If it ended up killing someone, then... Wait a sec.
Yeah, wait a sec is right. We're on the same page here.
What if AD9 was completely harmless to mice, but lethal when introduced into the human
That's
body?
a perfectly valid
If that was
reasoning.
the case, they'd need to perform a ton of experiments to make sure it was fixed. Which is why they killed all those Kyorei guys.
So you don't need to silence those yakuza, you might have resorted to using them more.
Back it up. If they're testing a drug, wouldn't they want to use it on an actual patient? I mean, it's not like those Kyorei guys all had Alzheimer's or anything.
That's true.
Actually, it says here that they test new drugs on healthy humans as well. They're the control
All right.
to make sure the drug is safe.
Yeah, eventually. It wouldn't make any damn sense for him to start on anyone but real patients, though.
But
Just give it a rest.
Hold on, I've
Try
just
taking
made
this
a
seriously.
connection there. I've just made a connection.
We are taking this seriously.
Says the dumbass kid who keeps spouting tinfoil hat shit about goddamn human experiments.
The only dumbass here is the guy who
The guy-
didn't consider all the
be
possible
quiet.
options.
Oh, is that right?
Be quiet.
Next you're gonna tell me they experiment on old man Waku too. Fucking idiots.
Exactly. Exactly, Waku.
That incident 3 years ago at the ADDC.
Exactly.
The guy who
That's
died.
my connect. That's what I thought.
Didn't he have Alzheimer's?
Hey, I think you're onto something.
Huh?
The test them.
Think about it,
It didn't
guys.
work. They made the body disappear.
was an Alzheimer's patient at the center. We know for a fact that Okubo did.
Connections.
But they never
I love
tracked
it.
the real murderer down.
What if the motivation for that murder was a human experiment for 89?
Alright, cool your fucking jets. That happened 3 years ago. AD9 didn't even exist back then.
It wasn't
It
broadcasted.
was only announced last year.
Yeah, it was only announced last year. That
But all
doesn't
the
mean.
research that went into that paper would have reached way further back.
Huh? Wait, are we really onto something?
I think we are.
It's hard to say for sure, but it's worth looking into at the very least.
We need to find Shono by himself. That's what we need to do. Keep organizing.
I have a few more thoughts about this whole human experimentation theory.
Okay.
Mind if we continue?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Let's do it. Let's break this wide open.
Okay, so
That was a
let's
chance to
say
do a bit of a
Shono
break
did
there.
Experiment on Waku-san. Why would he do that? They normally do a lot more to ensure a drug is safe before it enters clinical trials.
Unless it
What
was
his
an
motive for
accident.
testing it then.
Why would Shono have broken protocols better than
Maybe he
Waku?
wanted to try his groundbreaking new drug on a real live human as soon as possible. If it worked, he'd have the cure. And he'd have it without dealing with all the red tape these things go through. It would have saved him years.
That's
True.
possible. I guess Shono was surrounded by dementia patients. One little test wouldn't be a big deal, and if it succeeded, his drug would save the world. If it meant curing Alzheimer's sooner, he might have been okay accepting the risk.
True.
But instead of doing what it was meant to do, 89 had a horrible side effect. Death. The more I think about it, the more it feels like this is how it all went down.
Yeah.
starting
Although
to make
bias,
sense.
confirmation
But
bias
now,
is a
even though
thing.
he knows the risks, he's still experimenting and using the mole to do it. I know this is all just a theory, but the pieces all seem to fit together.
So what's the plan now then?
Going down that path, Yagami-san, that means Okubo really was innocent, yeah?
Yeah, well, definitely sounds like
Murdered his
it.
girlfriend right after. I mean, that's why he's on death row.
Quit it, Sugiura. We'll get to that later.
See, regarding that, I think that's the whole death thing. I think he threatened to out them, and in order to shut them up, they murdered his girlfriend and paid him for it. I don't know why they wouldn't just murder, like, Obu himself. Suicide him. I don't know. It's strange. Are we going again?
So, to summarize
We're
our
going
theory
again.
so far, it all started 3 years ago when Shono accidentally killed a patient during an AD9 test. But those
Right.
tests are still ongoing. That's why Hamura had all those Kyorei guys killed.
But wait, how would a guy like Shono get wrapped up with yakuza and assassins? Your run-of-the-mill researcher wouldn't have the cash or connections for that shit.
Politician?
But what if someone close to him did?
Someone Shono knows who's got yakuza ties? The hell could that be?
Ooh, Health Ministry? Kido Kajihira?
Shigeru Kajihira, chairman of the Kajihira
I
Group.
don't think that's right.
I'm not so sure about that, Yagami-san.
He wants to land.
The murdered Kyorei Yakuza are Kajihira's men. Besides, there's no evidence of any connection between him and Shono.
I guess you have a point there.
Alright, so I was failed.
Well, we can rule Kajihira out. Who was Shono's go-between then?
Alright, try again. So it wasn't Kajihira, sure, just do Kajihira again, just for the laugh of it. Has to be Kazami.
The Minister of Health. Naohisa Kazumi.
You think an active cabinet member is out hooking Shono up with yakuza? Seriously?
I suppose the minister would have enough power.
And he has a vested
But
interest.
I'm not sure he has the motive, especially not for such a risky move.
So then
What else do we
alright.
have
It has to be Kido then.
Someone who could get Hamura and Shono in touch.
Well, process of elimination, it has to be Kido. I completely messed that up entirely. I didn't think it was Kido.
EDC.
Oh, I see what you mean. Kido would have access to ADDC funding. There's even been talk of him having ties to the Yakuza somehow, right?
I don't remember that,
I think
but
you
it's
cracked it,
probably good to know.
It had to be Kido.
I don't know if that's really true.
Why?
Why?
Think back to the AD9 press conference. You remember the look on Kito's face? He was so proud, innocent even. But if he knew about all this human experiment shit, no way he'd look like that.
Kid's got a point.
Alright. So it's back to
Maybe
square
he was
one
only
then.
told about the experiments after the conference took place. That would still make sense, right? First, Shono gets Kido to sign off on the 89 paper and publicly gives him all the credit. Thrilled about the possibilities, Kido proudly presents the research at that press conference. There's no turning back after that, even if he found out about the experiments.
True, because it's his face.
That's probably
It's
how
his
Shono
face
got
on the
Kido
front of
on
it,
his
and
side.
he'll be on the chopping block.
He then used Kito's funding and connections to bring in Hamura and the mole. It feels like all the pieces are falling into place.
That means Kito's not actually the one in charge.
Right. Shono is behind everything.
Let's say you're
I'm
right.
still not buying Shono as being some super, like,
It
villain.
was the mole's first murder.
First time Shono actually used an assassin would be... Hashiki? When Waku died?
Shono murdered a patient, Waku-san, 3 years ago. He and the mole may have started working together then.
But that was probably an accident, right? He didn't mean for Waku-san
Yeah, but the
to die.
thing after that,
In other words, he wouldn't need the mole.
no, he would if
All right.
it was not.
Maybe it was a different time
alright.
then.
Well,
He would have
when
used
was
them
it?
all after the cleanup of the body when he started asking problems and started causing problems. Unless it's Hashiki.
Probably Hashiki's death 6 months ago.
And why do you say that?
Hashiki inching closer to the truth about 89 was a serious problem for Shono.
Oh, yeah, that's a good alternative.
But
I
as
could have sworn I was
Shono
right.
in a taxi
Never
at the
mind.
time of the beating. Meaning someone else must have been responsible for Hashki's death.
The man in the black raincoat. He's the mole?
Yeah.
Yeah. Only the best of the best assassins would have the skill to do what they did to Hashki.
Can't argue with that.
Who knows how close Hashki was to finding out about the human experimentation before he died.
Yeah, and if he had, that would have been the end of the line for Shono. Seems like a plausible motive to me.
True. Although,
So what, everything just makes sense?
not really.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If you have something to say...
Yeah. Say it. Get it out.
This is still just a theory, right?
Correct.
It all sounds almost too convenient.
What do you mean?
If Shono killed Wakusan at the ADDC 3 years ago, then Okubo, the primary suspect in the case, would be totally in the clear.
Yep. Already proved that in court, remember?
Correct. Then miraculously,
But Okubo, he killed his girlfriend right after.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I thought it was the.
Even set the place on fire. Reeked of booze, too, even though he was supposed to be dry. Defend him all you want, but the guy's a murderer. That's why the whole thing was such a big deal. Everyone realized the court made a mistake.
Did the though?
It took the death of an innocent girl for them to realize that Okubo probably did it after all. Yet here you are, claiming the court got it right, claiming Okubo's innocent. But you just don't want to feel responsible for Emi Terasawa's death. That's it, isn't it?
Enough, Sugiura! You're way out of line and you don't know shit!
No, he's alright. He's entitled to his opinion.
Look, I know I get swept up in my emotions pretty easily sometimes. All the same, I'm trying to be fair here.
Are you?
Kaito, calm down.
Treat Yagami-san's theory like it's the truth. Then we'll have to figure out whether or not Okubo is innocent. If he actually killed Wakusan.
I don't think he did.
Suggest
Yeah.
we do that.
We need to do that.
It's simple. We just go to Okubo and ask if he did it.
You want
Oh,
to
really?
talk
That's
to him
simple.
face to face? Meeting with a death row inmate isn't that easy.
Let's just do it. Let's
Like
do
you
that.
should have no problem setting that up, right?
Okabu's still in jail. Could meet him, but what?
Stand me though. From day one, Okubo insisted he was innocent, that he didn't kill Emi. But I abandoned him. Told him he'd be better off just giving up.
So he's not your friend anymore.
But that's a pretty weak excuse for not going to talk to him now.
It is a pretty weak excuse. I
If
agree.
you want to pursue this case, you don't have a choice, Yagami-san.
Well,
All right, let's do it.
Oshinokun,
Yes?
let's go talk to Okubo. Think you can arrange that for me?
I can try. Let me get in touch with the prison.
Thanks.
All right, let's go and have a
I'll
go.
be at Gendis if you want to find me. Looking over the old case files.
All right.
Right. So, I'd say I don't buy it. I think that Okubo is innocent, and they couldn't delete him when he, like, after he got off the hook. So they had to shut him up somehow by being subtle about it, murdering his girlfriend, framing him for it again, then getting him put on a death row and murdering his girlfriend, like, shut him up basically because reasons. I don't know why that would shut him up, but like the threat would be there. You know, he's on death row anyway. Sounds like that sounds like a plan. That sounds like a theory. I was gonna say that sounds like a plan. It's not a plan. It's a theory. I do think Okubo's innocent. Although we're gonna find out when we go and actually see him in jail. I don't know what talking to him is gonna do, but you never know. We have arrived at Gender Law Office. I don't know who we're coming here to see, other than Gender himself. Keep him in the loop.
Oh, Yagami. You need something?
Mind if I look over a case file? The ADDC one from 3 years ago. I'm seeing Okubo soon.
Do we still have that?
Huh? What do you mean you're seeing Okubo?
Hold on. I'll go pull the documents up.
Thank you.
Sorry, son.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we're going to be seeing him soon.
How's it going, Yagami-san?
Oh, not bad.
Probably very slow and tedious,
What do you
because
have there?
looking at paperwork
The files
tends to
for
be
any
slow and
James
tedious.
case. I thought they might be useful too.
Well,
Yagami-san, I think you should look them over if you're going to talk to Okubo. If you really don't need them, just leave them here. I'll put everything back later.
Alright, thank you. Is there going to be something in there that's going to blow the lid off this place? Like go and blow the lid? Look at the case files. Straight in. No hesitation. Straight in. Right.
Emi Terasawa, 26 years old at time of death.
Too young.
December 2nd, 2015, about 11 p.m. Her body is found on the second floor of a burnt-out apartment building. 15 stab wounds to the chest.
15, damn, alright.
presumably inflicted while she was still alive. Cause of death? Blood loss. No ash in her lungs, so she didn't inhale any smoke. Emi died before the fire started.
That's keeping a bit of information.
Shinpei Okubo, the victim's boyfriend and roommate, was found at the scene and arrested. Murder weapon is thought to be a kitchen knife. It was covered in Okubo's prints.
Could be explained away because he lived in the house, however, not necessarily.
Okubo-san is not a violent person. And he hasn't even had a drink in over 6 years. Not a single drop since the incident.
But Okubo claims he doesn't remember ever drinking, that he woke up surrounded by flames. He's pleaded innocence from day one.
I don't think he's... I still don't think he's, like, the killer.
Do you really have to do this? Go see Okubo, I mean.
Yes.
Yeah, looks like I do.
But why?
I need to know if he was really innocent. If he killed Waku-san 3 years ago. I'm going to find the truth, Kenda-sensei.
What? In just one little prison chat?
Not really, but it's going to lead us down a path.
Well,
It's going to push us down the path.
I never felt
to the
like I
truth.
closed the book on this. I should have done this years ago. I mean, yeah, I defended him in court. But we didn't have anything definitive to prove his innocence.
Just reasonable doubt that he did it.
Said was that they couldn't conclusively prove his guilt. Meaning for the public at large, he as good as did it. Okubo got laid off from his job and had his personal details smeared all over the internet.
That's got to be tough.
Yeah.
The
Had his life
believed in
destroyed,
his son.
basically.
Couldn't sleep at night without his pills. But I didn't ask him about any of that. Didn't really care either. Until one day, Okubo gave up his years of sobriety, started drinking, and stabbed his girlfriend to death.
And what? You think that's your fault?
Maybe a little bit. Got to consider
Set a murderer
there's a few
was
different things.
involved. In other words, Emi died because of me.
I'm not gonna let you do this to yourself.
Alright, Genda Sensei.
Do you
Alright.
remember your dad's last case? Must have been almost 20 years ago. Do you, Yagami?
No.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't.
no way I
He
can
does,
forget.
but I don't.
The defendant in that case raped and murdered a 15-year-old girl. At least that's what they said he did. Everyone in the damn country thought that guy deserved to get executed. No thoughts of innocence, except from your dad. You know.
I mean, if it was true, then yes, he would. But if it's not true, then it's a really heinous thing to say about someone.
Your dad never compromised his ideals, no matter what. He said a lawyer's job isn't discovering the truth, or even knowing it. It's proving the prosecution doesn't have enough evidence to convict. Do you understand? That's how he saw the defense's role. It takes some real guts to say that. That's why you looked up to him. And you would have never become an attorney without his influence.
In the beginning, sure I did. But you know, a lot happened afterward. With my dad, and with me too.
Getting into this episode's getting a little bit deep.
Yeah.
Digging up the past.
It's possible the defendant actually was guilty. Raped the girl, killed her in cold blood. He disappeared almost immediately after the trial. So, all of the hatred, all of the anger people felt was thrown onto my dad. Not long after, he and my mom were killed by the victim's father.
Okay, that took a turn. Alright, that explains it. I didn't know anything about his backstory.
I don't think your old man did anything wrong. Our job's showing that the prosecution doesn't have enough evidence, not finding the truth. And when you defended Okubo the first time around, that's exactly what you did. Listen to me, Yagami. You didn't do anything wrong.
I can see that side of it.
Sure, I get what you're saying. But a girl burned to death because I was good at my job. Ever think about how that feels?
What?
That's the thing, yeah.
I did nothing wrong, but put yourself in my shoes.
You got both sides of it. I can see both sides.
The right thing?
That's enough. How long are you gonna let this dominate your life?
Till it's over with.
For as long as I live.
Saved by the Bell. That was a really intense scene. We would say it by a phone call.
Hey, it's Hoshino. I've arranged our chat with Okubo.
All right.
At the taxi stand on West Shichifuku Street. I'm on my way there now.
All right. See you soon.
Thanks.
Thanks, Hoshino, for getting me out of that situation.
I appreciate the concern.
I've said all I wanted to say. It's fine. I half knew you weren't going to listen anyway.
I've taken it on board, though.
Genda-sensei. You and I both saw what happens when you don't pursue the truth. I can't let that go. I won't.
I guess we're going for broke. Right. Taxi. Right close as well.
Over here, Yagami-san.
I'm here. I could see you. It's a very nice taxi
Finally
driver.
going to see Okubo. Go ahead and get in, Yagami-san.
All right. Let's get in. Right. Tokyo Detention Center. Let's go. Oh, his hair's got long. You alright, my guy?
Long time no see. Yagami-sensei.
True.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Bit too long. Should have done this a lot earlier.
Apologize. I've been alone all this time. Talking is...
Don't worry. We're not in a
I suppose
rush.
that's gotta be really tough not having anyone to talk to.
so different.
You too.
I haven't been back in the courtroom since the last day of our case.
Meaning you're not a lawyer?
Not at the minute.
Not quite. I'm a detective. In Kamurocho. Pays the bills, you know.
It does. We're investigating something.
It's all my fault.
Nope.
Hey.
Not your fault.
This isn't what I came here to talk about today.
And it's not your fault.
3 years ago, at the ADDC. Did you actually murder Waku-san or not?
What? Yagami,
I need to know. We need to know this.
You know I'm innocent. I didn't murder Waku-san. Or Emi-chan. Why won't you listen to me? I've told you time and time again, I didn't kill anyone! Why won't people just believe me?
I'll say that's a genuine response.
The prosecution had more than enough evidence to convict you for Emi's murder. It was an open and shut case. There was nothing we could do.
Of course not. How am I gonna win when my own lawyer doesn't believe I'm innocent?
I never said that.
Don't think I couldn't tell. Every time you went up there and tried to clear my name, you looked like you were gonna puke.
That's not what I saw, but never mind.
So, Okubo-san, you really didn't do it either time?
That's what I've been saying all along.
Stories never changed.
My name is Hoshino from the Genda Law Office. If you don't mind, we have a theory about the ADDC incident you were on trial for.
I do mind. It doesn't have anything to do with me.
It might, though.
Don't you want to know who really killed Waku-san?
It was an ADDC researcher by the name of Yoji Shono.
I remember him.
Yep.
But you're saying he did it? Why, though?
Here, let me explain.
Let's go through it.
Waku-san's death was an 89-related accident. That's our theory, at least. The drug must have killed him on the spot. Shono panicked, searching for a place to hide the body.
Which led him to my truck, huh?
Yes, that's what I think.
It must have been the only option he could think of.
Take it out in the laundry.
Differently had you actually reported finding Waku-san's body. But as we both know, that's not what happened.
Now the question is, did he do it on purpose? Would he actually have put it into that van on purpose because he knew that Okubo wouldn't, like, blab?
So all this was because I buried the body?
Possibly.
It was a better stroke of luck than Shono could have ever asked for. After all, the cops never even suspected him.
It was a very good bait and switch.
God damn it!
Fucking jump scare.
I was thinking back then.
That actually got me there.
It happened so fast. I opened the truck, and the body was there. Naturally, I
Panicked. Panic could took in. That actually generally got me there.
Kill the guy. Of course not. Why would they? I already had a criminal record too.
Sorry.
I was a fool.
It's a serious moment as well. I'm laughing. I apologize.
Okubo.
Can't believe I got jump scared.
After all, huh?
I wasn't expecting it.
Do you even need to ask?
No, but yes.
I guess not. Thank you.
Yagami-san? Yagami-sensei! What about Emi? Aren't you gonna ask me about her? I told you before I never would have killed her!
I want to believe you. I really do. But I already did everything I could. I searched non-stop for some kind of hint. But a guy can only spend so long poring over burnt scraps of evidence. After 3 years, I'm not holding out much hope.
It was at least you tried.
So, guess the real killer is still out there. Just biding his time, waiting for my execution.
I think it's Shono.
How are you and I gonna face Emi in the afterlife? Come on, man! Tell me how!
Hoshino, say something profound. No, never mind. Jump scare. No, we're alright. We're alright this time, I think.
Yagami-san.
What's up?
I think I'm gonna head back to Genda's. What are you up to tonight?
Not sure yet.
What's the
I
plan?
think maybe I'll swing by Tender. I could use a drink.
Would you like one?
I'll be alright. Later, Hoshino-kun.
Alright. Take care. I guess we're going to Tender. Yep, we're going to Tender. Tender. Oh, here we are. Cutscene. I mean, we came from the other side of the street, but never mind.
So, I hear you're defending Ayube.
Yes.
Kuroiwa.
I had to come
Why are you creeping
congratulate
up?
you myself on your triumphant return to the courtroom.
I'm not going to be the one defending him. Just helping with the investigation.
True.
Wasn't Shintani-sensei your mentor? You're helping to free the man who murdered him. Are you confused or just desperate for a few scraps off the table?
I think he...
It wouldn't be the first murder you've set loose in our...
Would it be out of left field to think that he's the assassin?
Ayube didn't kill Shintani.
Do you reckon? Do you think he could be?
He's begs to differ.
Seems to be very...
Rifling matches the marks on the bullet.
Yeah, that's how the
I don't know
real
what the
killer
correct
framed
term
him
is.
for it. If you seriously can't see
Very
that,
prim and proper and very, like, assassin-like, for want of a better word.
Say what you will.
Professional. I know what I'm trying to say, but the words aren't correct, so I don't really know. Okay. Nice boots.
Hello? You need something?
Or is that the assassin?
More or less. Doesn't look like you're here to talk.
Yeah, I definitely think
Your little detective game's over, Yagami.
Wait, is that?
Yagami-san!
Hoshino,
Stay back.
get out of here.
Huh?
Get out of here right now.
This guy's dangerous.
Could he be the
I
assassin?
can see that.
Yeah, no, just leave. Yeah, just get out of here. I don't want Hoshino-kun to die.
Die, Yagami!
Alright. Yeah, he's a little bit intense. Are we actually fighting, or is it going to be a cutscene? Actually fighting. Mystery assailant. Ow. Okay, Cane Man. Let's just have some of that. Oh, okay. That was a canny combo. Okay. X boost, please. Go. Thank you. Okay, I'm getting my... Am I getting my ass kicked? I'm just... To be fair, I'm just mashing buttons. Alright. Back in X boost. Thank you. He's really like hacking my ass to pieces. I do wonder if that's the mole. Is this the actual assassin? Get up, please. Whee! Alright. I don't know how you're supposed to defend against a sword. Okay, I'm better not die. I think we should. Alright, yeah, let's go medkit immediately. And let's go with that. And let's use fire. Alright, that worked. That was close. That was very close. I've never died yet. That was very close though.
Damn it!
Munching on medkits and stuff while I'm in the middle of battle, that saved my ass. I'm not gonna front about it.
Yagami-san, are you okay?
Yes.
I'm fine. But that guy wasn't messing around.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't.
What do you mean?
He would have killed me for sure if I'd let him.
Maybe one of Hamura's men?
That's kind of the point of an assassin, but never mind.
What's up, Doc? How'd your chat with Okubo go?
Listen.
Fruitful.
Someone just tried to murder me. Probably sent by Hamura.
Careful.
Watch your back, Kaito-san. Where are you now?
Right by the office. Got Sugiura with me, too.
Alright.
Go back there. Not now.
Alright. I got a place.
Oh, yeah?
KJ Art, the Kyorei HQ. Hamura ain't gonna touch us there.
Wait, you're gonna go there after we beat the crap out of Shioya and his whole crew in that club?
Yes.
Think they'll just let us hang out?
Of course I do. We've got Kajihiro on our side.
Fair
Go
point.
on ahead. Get your ass over there quick.
Fair
yeah?
point. Of course they're gonna let us in. I mean, they
sounds like we
wouldn't want to go against Kajihiro.
I heard.
Well, let's go.
Wait, which way we're going? This way. Go on, Hoshino. Keep up. Your KJ Art.
This is the Kyorei clan headquarters, right?
Correct.
Last I checked.
Oh, this is gonna shave some years off my life.
I'm nervous too.
You'll be fine, man. You'll be fine. Gonna be totally fine. Yo, guys. Hi.
Yagami-san.
Hello.
Who's your little buddy?
I'm, Hoshino, sir. From the Genda Law Office.
Uh-huh. Well, Kaito-san's already here.
True.
Sorry to say Shioya's out of the office, but Murase will be glad to entertain you. Come on in.
Thank you. That went way too smoothly. Go on then, Hoshino. Get your ass up these stairs. I don't quite know if this is a good idea or not. Are we... I don't know what floor we're supposed to be going up. Hello. Fire exit. Hoshino? My boy, where are you? How did you get up there? You weren't up there. Never mind. Teleporting. Are you like a Watson? Are you a Watson? Stairs to... I don't know where I'm supposed to be going here. Excuse me. Are we going to the top floor? That's a fire exit. Hoshino, what are you doing? Hi. Sorry to bother you. I think I'm going upstairs. It's got to be up these stairs. It's got to be the top floor office. That would kind of make sense. Like the really flamboyant office. Not this office. Not those stairs. This one? Where am I going? I don't know where I'm supposed to be going here. My guys. Oh, there we go. That's the weirdest way to get up into here. Okay.
Well, if it isn't Yagami-sensei. Come in. Come in! Huh?
Why are you being so friendly?
About how rude we've been to you till now. German Kajihiras told us to do whatever you say.
Alright.
Listen to this talk. I asked for a massage and he actually gave me one. I had you all wrong, Barase.
I guess he's in a bit of a bit of a pickle, eh? Big teddy bear.
Don't get too carried away, Kaito-san.
Maybe I'll see if Shioya will massage me next.
I'm gonna say that's probably a bad idea. Anyway, go on and take a load off.
Alright. So what's the plan now? What we're gonna be doing?
So Okubo really didn't kill Waku-san all those years ago.
If his reaction's anything to go by.
He might not have even killed his girlfriend. At least that's how it looked to me.
Huh?
I'd rather not go there right now.
I think we may have to.
I've been wondering, Yagami-sensei. Who is that guy?
You curious?
Can't blame a guy for asking, can you?
Well, apparently he's afraid of Yakuza. Better to just leave him alone.
Yeah, it is.
Well, okay then.
So, Shono's looking more suspicious every day.
He is, actually.
Good old face-to-face.
We have to confront him, but I think we need to be away from the...
Judging from our last visit,
From the visit to the ADTC.
with Shono or Kido.
And we won't make an appointment. All we do is wait in the lobby, then ambush Shono when he comes out.
A stakeout, huh? That's my kind of job.
Alright.
Actually, you're gonna be staying back.
Okay.
I mean, they'd catch on in a heartbeat if they saw a tough guy like you standing around.
Fair point.
And Hoshino-kun, you should go back to Genda's.
Okay, but...
Alright then, sounds like I'm tagging along.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. Shigura, let's go then. Sounds like a plan. Are we going, like, tonight, or we're going... Guess we're going tonight. Let's go this way, to the... That's a nice jog you've got there. Try not to run into the lady. Don't be rude, Shigura. Really?
Not a wise choice.
Nice one. I mean, I don't know why I had to beat him up and why he got a problem with us, but okay. To the taxi. Yes, ADC, please.
Man, this place is fucking huge.
It is very big.
Keep it close to your chest, Sugiura. We're supposed to blend in, remember? Now let's settle down and wait for Shono.
But what if you already went home? Come on, let's ask somebody. I don't want to sit here all night if he's never coming out.
True.
Good point.
It is a very good point. Let's do that then. Let's,
We going?
yeah, we're going and go see reception, and we're going to ask... I don't know how we're going to delicately ask if Shono's still in the building.
Excuse me, do you mind if I ask you something?
Yes?
Is Shono-san from the 89 team still here?
Oh, most likely. He's always one of the last researchers to leave.
Okay.
Do you have an appointment with him, sir?
We do not.
Not exactly, no.
Oh, Yagami-san, good evening.
Oh, you're...
Hi.
Hashimoto. I showed you to Shono's lab the other day.
You did.
Oh, right. Good to see you.
It is good. Very nice to see you
More
there.
from him?
Well...
Yagami-san, there he is. It's Shono.
Gotta run.
She's very cute.
Where is he?
Over there, by the stairs.
Who's he with? Is he by himself? Or are we going to be tailing him?
We going?
What the? Suspicious.
That's not him. What do you got a flashy good thing over there?
What the? Hey.
That's not him either. That guy's wearing glasses. Is that him right there? There he is. I can't get a good look at him.
What the?
Nope, not him. Not him. Need to wait for him.
Suspicious.
There he is. Got him, eventually.
Found him. Looks like he's talking to Keto.
He is.
What do we do?
I didn't realize that was Keto. I couldn't target him. Assistant, are you leaving?
Let's move in.
Well, if it isn't Yagami-san, Kamurocho's finest private eye.
Oh, you turd.
You again.
Hello.
This had better be the last time I see you in this center. Are you aware that I filed a complaint with the Bar Association about you?
That's perfectly fine.
The Vice Minister of Health?
My name is Ichinose.
Yeah, I remember you from the other day. Looks like you come here often.
Of
Convenient.
course. The success of AD9 is a matter of national importance.
He's shady.
There are a great many discussions that need to be had. Patents, legislation, the like. Now I suggest you leave before I call the guards to escort you out.
What right do you have to throw anyone out of this building?
So much for the plan. Shono's gonna be on red alert after that. Doubt he'll be coming down through the lobby now. What do we do?
We going?
Well, we're going to go and see his lovely assistant and get ourselves up there. Excuse me.
Hashimoto-san.
Hi.
Sorry for running off earlier.
It's all right. I, saw what happened. Dr. Shono slipped away from you, huh?
Yes, he did.
We just wanted to talk, too.
He has been especially busy lately.
We're going to get her into trouble.
He goes home once every 3 days or so. Even so, he makes his morning rounds at the hospital every single day without fail. I can't overstate how much respect I have for him.
Okay, so every morning. Are we staying here till morning? I thought for a crash there for a second.
Rounds.
It's a little custom of his. He takes a walk around the hospital every morning. Been doing it for years.
Thank you for the inside information.
We did the same 3 years ago.
Passion like his is what's going to make or break our research. And with that, I should be going. Sorry to be so curt.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Goodbye.
You're alright. Thank you.
Security on Shono's lab is airtight. Can't get in without a special gold keycard. But that's not the case for the hospital wing. Meaning, we have some time to kill until Shono's rounds.
Wait, you want to chill till the morning and ambush him in the hospital?
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, by the time we go home and then come back, it's a lot of money spent.
Where do we get in?
Let's check the map.
Yes. I think I know the way. I do think I know the way in that we're going. Get ourselves to the map. Right.
What the?
So we are here.
What the?
Parking garage. We need to get into the hospital.
Hey. This is the garage for the hospital. The service entrance, that is. Anyone who makes deliveries parks down here. This could work.
I mean, could go straight in through the... Alright. I thought we were going to be doing something incredibly, like, bizarre and, like, coming through here or something, but no, we're going in through the... Going through the garage.
Sneaking in through the garage, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Come on, let's head outside. We should go scope the place out.
Do we need an outfit? Security. You told us to leave and we're leaving.
Are you from the Yagami Detective Agency?
That's right.
I'm the head of security here. Her name's Mashiko. The Vice Minister has instructed me to see you two out.
Hey, we were just already leaving.
Shinose-san did?
You blind or something? We're already leaving.
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to escort you the rest of the way.
That's a lot of guys for an escort.
You asked us to leave and we're leaving. He's definitely part of it. This minister's definitely part of it.
Hey, where the hell are you taking us? Answer me, asshole.
Are you going to attempt to? Are you going to attempt to beat us up? Is that the plan?
Mashiko-san, yeah? What exactly did Ichinose tell you to do?
Make sure you never show your face here again.
Oh, he did he? Oh, he did he?
The fuck?
Well.
That doesn't look like standard issue guard equipment.
That's because it's not. This is more of a, personal effect.
Well, you're still gonna get your ass kicked.
You're off the clock.
You bet. I'm on break, and I'm ready to blow off some steam.
Well,
Fight me!
I can safely say you're going to get your ass kicked. And if you're only on break, then you're gonna have a major problem with a load of blood on your outfit. You alright, Shigura? You seem to be. Kind of want to take care of you before I take care of your abs. Just, you know, I know the abs are there to do the whole boost thing. Ow. Never mind, knees. Not the guy I wanted, but okay, you dealt with.
I'm just getting.
Let's do a little bit of dancing. A little. There's Bricky's guard there. Oh! That was a spicy combo to finish him off. Okay. That kind of worked. I mean, it did take a good beating. And we got his clothes.
Do you have to keep waving?
What do you mean? They're the only reason we got in so easy.
Yes, correct.
True. Though ultimately, we have the Vice Minister to thank for that.
I mean, there've got to be on cameras in the car. There's got to be cameras in the car park.
How's it look? Any different from 3 years ago?
Not even a little bit.
Yeah, not even a little bit. It looks exactly the same.
We going?
Yeah, I'm coming on my way. Didn't worry about me. Actually, hold on. While we're in here, let's just have ourselves a med kit to start with. We need some more. We need to get some more med kits, or I need to learn how to fight. One of these needs to happen. I think we're all right there. Can we access the lift from down here without a key card?
You're not going in?
And lose my perfectly good smoking spot? We'll be fine here for now. Just gotta wait for dawn.
Alright. Yeah, stakeouts aren't fun, just so you know. Everyone thinks stakeout, ooh, great, yeah. They're really not fun.
Yagami-san, have you decided how you're gonna approach Shono?
Not quite.
We'll just have to confront him head on. Where we go from there depends on his response.
You don't want to negotiate with him?
I mean, you can't really predict how he's going to behave.
Time for that. After all, this is probably the only chance we'll get to talk to Shono before Ayabe's trial.
Guess so, huh?
Meaning, we don't have time to waste on negotiation.
Got to get information.
Speaking of Shono, I actually had an idea.
Really?
What's that?
Do tell. Please do tell.
Well, the murder at the ADDC 3 years ago. The thought is that Shono framed Okubo for that and got away with it, right?
That's the theory.
But you defended Okubo, and won. Wouldn't the cops have started looking for the real killer once they realized Okubo wasn't their guy?
I'm sure they did.
They should have done, yes.
But it wasn't long until Okubo killed again. They didn't have much reason to keep searching, I would imagine.
True. Although that's mightily convenient.
Exactly.
Exactly, that's very convenient.
Pegged him as the murderer. Makes sense, they'd think he's the one responsible for Wakusan, too.
Thought he was Wako-san when he didn't go down.
That's kind of convenient. For one person in particular, I mean.
Huh?
The guy who's doing human experiments at the ADDC. Shono.
It was very convenient that the guy who
basically
got off miraculously murdered someone else.
And pinned the blame on Okubo. With all he had to lose, don't you think Shono had a motive?
He definitely had a motive.
I guess, but... no, you're right. Emi-chan would have been a threat.
Yeah.
But could he really do it?
He either paid someone, he either did it himself or he paid someone to do it.
Since you told me what a mess Okubo is now. It was just a feeling.
Yeah, I never bought that he murdered her.
I wanted to believe he didn't kill her, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Emi-chan was such a good person.
She seemed very nice when we talked to her.
I wasn't gonna let it slide. Not after what Okubo-kun did to her. But after all this time, it turns out Shono is the real killer?
Nothing's for sure without evidence. This is all just unfounded speculation.
True, but I'm buying it.
Doesn't it make you want to talk to
I'm
Shono
buying what you're selling, Shigeru.
Yeah. I've never been this ready for morning.
Also, there's no security guards down here, like on patrol or anything like that. Nothing, no one coming through the lift or anything like that. Like no one. That's very bizarre. If you've ever worked in a hospital or seen a hospital, there's people milling around everywhere all the time. We're gonna hang out in the rooms. Doing his rounds. Hello. Are we gonna grab him like by himself, or we're gonna cause a scene? Hello.
Why are you two here?
Dr. Shono, what is it?
How did you get in here?
We need to talk.
Just want to ask you a few questions, Dr. Shono.
Well, I don't have anything I can say to you. Apologies.
You don't have anything I can say to you?
Handle this. I have to go.
Where are you going? This won't take long.
Sorry, I can't let you go any further. Call security.
Shono!
Let's go, Yagami-san.
He's fearful.
Get away. It's our only chance.
He's fearful of something. Right, are we going through? We're gonna bust our way through. Okay, we're fighting doctors. Alright. At least you're in the best spot for it. I'm sure this hospital does very good medical care.
Shono, wait! Hold up!
Really?
This is Shono. 30 seconds. Just get over here.
So we got 30 seconds to take these guys down. I think we can do that. Shigura, please, like... Okay, maybe 30 seconds isn't a good time. Oh, that's close. That was alright. I got a little bit cocky and I thought, oh, 30 seconds was plenty of time. That wasn't plenty of time. That was bad. We barely got away that time. You again?
3 minutes. I can't wait for 3 minutes.
Alright. So we need to not mess around at all. We just need to take him down. Ow. Yeah, I'm getting up. I'm being tased. Smooth. That was a smooth dismount. Alright, time for me to get invincible, bitch. Alright. Perfectly fine, perfectly fine. Feel free to step in at any time. Thank you. Get in here. I can't see. Eee! Sugira, don't get your ass kicked. Alright, that wasn't as close as the last one, but it's still quite close. Hi. We got him. I can't believe we were fighting doctors there for a second. First fight, completely wiped the floor with them. Hello.
Open up! Hey! Do you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Funny that we'd end up here of all places.
What is this? Is this Waku's room?
This is the room, right? Where Waku-san was staying?
Oh, it was. Cool.
The man
very convenient.
died after you used him as a test subject for 89. Why'd you do it, Shono? For the glory? Thought nobody'd notice one missing dementia patient?
What are you talking about? Get out of here!
Not until we have a chat.
Trespassing!
Tough.
Huh. You sure you want us to go?
Huh?
I thought you'd be a little more curious about how much of your secret I really know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one backing the mole. Isn't that right?
Huh? How dare you accuse me of...
That's not all I know. Hamura's the middleman.
Was that a bait and switch?
Work?
I'm now thinking, does Hamura... Because Hamura didn't actually say it outright.
What proof do you have?
You just made a big mistake, Shono-san.
Huh?
You've been working non-stop on this new drug, right? No way the street slang about a murderer would have reached your ears.
Very true.
You were supposed to ask what the mole is.
What is the mole?
Yeah, you're too late now.
There's a good boy.
Too late now. Get in.
A serial killer who's been gouging people's eyes out. It all started 3 years ago, right here in the center. You performed an 89 experiment on Waku-san while he was asleep. Probably late at night. And when he died, you did the only thing you could. Snuck him out.
Do I have him?
I'm sure Waku-san's death came as a complete shock to you. But you didn't have time to panic. You needed to hide the body, fast.
Didn't want anyone...
So you used the laundry
like, looking into the body.
Without raising suspicion. You just needed to get it as far away as possible. Then, just before 8 a.m., Shinpei Okubo arrived at the hospital to gather the linens. That was your chance. You waited for an opening, hid the body in his truck. That wouldn't solve anything, though.
No.
Okubo would find Waku-san, and of course call the cops. Naturally, they'd then search for whoever stashed the body there. But you didn't have any other choice, did you?
Yeah, I don't think he was thinking straight.
And somehow, it paid off. Turned out, Shinpei Okubo had a criminal record and was worried the police would suspect he murdered Waku-san. So, he didn't report it.
Went to hide it.
Instead, choosing to bury the body deep in the Okutama Mountains.
And that was mighty convenient for you.
You were probably thrilled with Okubo.
I'm surprised they're not trying to break this door down already.
It's practically a miracle someone else stepped up and took the blame for you, wouldn't you say?
I don't know what you're talking about.
But then another miracle happened. One not so convenient for you. Okubo walked.
Very true. We got him off.
If he was innocent, that would mean someone else killed Waku-san. They might have even come after you if you didn't do anything. Which is when you sold your soul to the devil.
Correct.
What do you mean by that?
Don't play dumb with me. You know all too damn well what I'm talking about. You needed to frame Okubo. And you murdered someone in cold blood to do it.
Murder? Who are you accusing me of killing?
Emi-chan. I know the answer to this one. Is there Emi Terasawa?
Emi Terasawa, a co-worker of yours, and Okubo's girlfriend.
Oh.
You forced your way into their apartment and murdered Emi.
And set it on fire.
In the autopsy report, she was stabbed at least 15 times.
I didn't.
Did she tell you Okubo-kun had been taking pills to help him sleep at night? Conveniently enough, he didn't wake up while you were murdering his girlfriend.
I'm unsure about his face. His face looks hurt.
Let me guess. You injected him with alcohol? That'd raise his BAC no problem. And sure,
can you do that? Can you inject someone with alcohol?
That wouldn't have mattered.
And not have like any negative repercussions?
As long as you could chalk up Emi's murder to a drunk, suicidal Okubo-kun.
I mean, it's convenient. I don't know whether he looks like he didn't do it.
Once you made sure you could pin the blame on Okubo,
his body language is wrong.
to the whole apartment.
What evidence do you have to...
Don't worry. I can't prove it yet. But I'm damn near positive I'm on the right track. I can see it in your eyes.
Can you? I can't. I don't know whether it's just me radar's a little bit off.
I know what you're thinking. 89 will save countless people, meaning there's no way you're not doing the right thing. Well, I'm sorry to break it to you, Shono, but that's just not true. You know, when someone thinks they're in the right, that's when the real cruelty in people starts to come out.
That's actually quite deep. That's very true.
Are you really right?
Just what is going on in here, damn it?
Oh, hey.
Hey, we're just having a chat.
We were just heading out.
Why, you...
And by the way, so sorry to hear about 89. Maybe you, need a few more humans to test it on? Don't worry. Shono-san here didn't tell us a damn thing.
You just did. You just did.
I'm gonna find out the truth. Even if it's the last thing I do.
Oh, we're going all in. We're going all in. Excuse me. Thank you. I am very surprised that the security just didn't bust down the door. Ooh, okay, we're getting interrogation.
Whoops. My foot slipped. How clumsy of me.
Yes?
That hurt, huh? I asked you if it hurt.
Please.
Who's that?
I didn't kill her.
Is that an actual cop?
You have to believe me.
Oh, crying's not gonna help you now, kid. Just like it didn't help Emi Terasawa. You still stabbed her in the fucking stomach! Didn't you, you little shit?
Yeah, he definitely didn't do it. I'm going to say that 100% guaranteed he did not kill Emmy. Hello.
Look, Okubo. I don't want to go getting your hopes up just yet.
But
I don't think you did. Just okay, we're just listening.
I was gonna say...
Quiet.
I believe you. You didn't kill her. I can see that now. It'll all work out.
That's gotta be a weight off his shoulders.
I'm gonna avenge Emi-chan. And I swear I'm gonna get you out of here. I promise. Sorry, I should have said that to you a lot
That warms my heart a little bit. The music swell there got, started to make me feel things.
What was I doing?
Stop it. Stop making me feel things, game.
These 3 years, I didn't do a damn thing to help you.
You're alright, my guy.
So, will you give me another chance?
This one's on me. I'll take this case free of charge.
Of course I will.
The bad guys will pay.
Of course.
The bad guys will pay. That's what it is.
Thank you so much.
So we've got Ayabe to help, and we've also got Okubo to help. Damn, alright. Oh, that's how they leave it. Okay. Damn, alright. That's kind of cool. Okay. So, as per usual, we are going to leave that here for this week, because we're doing like a chapter per week. This seems to be a shorter one, which is not a bad thing. Some of them seem to be a little bit longer than others. Alright, so as usual, we're not going to save it right now, because it's going to kick us into the next chapter, as per all the other episodes. I say this every time. I don't know why I feel the need to say it every time, because you've obviously been watching this far. If you made it this far, thank you very much. Well done. Right? That sounded a bit facetious. I apologize for that. So anyway, let's go Big Me. So it's all kicking off now. It's all kicking off. So it seems Shono is involved somehow. His body language kind of threw us off a little bit. He looked kind of hurt that we're accusing him of stuff. But then again, it could have just been that you felt hurt that we're found out, and that was like a worried look on his face. I don't know. Kido seems to be involved. He definitely knows about 89 not being correct. Or it is correct and he's helping falsify the information. Or he knows about the whole clinical trial things kind of separate to the actual drug. I think the drug may be real, but the problems with it are also very real and being hidden, like covered up. Damn, alright. We're all in. We're all in on this now, on this case. We're all in. Matsugane's out we'll cut ties with them. Hamura's still trying to get us that assassin. I don't know whether that assassin was the mole or whether he is just another trained assassin. I would expect the mole to be a little bit more subtle about trying to kill Yagami rather than just openly confront him in the street. It was a good fight though. Alright. I'm really enjoying this. It was a slow burn to start with. I have an itchy stomach, apologies. Slow burn to start with, but it seems to be picking up speed now. And I think we're on, what, chapter 10? We're coming on to chapter 10. And I think there's 12 chapters in the game. I don't know if there's 12 and then an epilogue, or if it's just 12. I remember 12 ringing a bell. Like 12 rings a bell. So we're all in. Everything's up in the air. We've got a whole load of suspects. We've got a whole load of clues and things to go on. We're going to find out more next time. So guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, let me know in the comment section below. It was a very story heavy episode. Not a lot of gameplay. It's a mixed bag, this game. It really is. Anyway, sorry. I'm rambling on. I'm starting to ramble on again. And I'm just going to restart my outro because I forgot where I was in it. And we're just going to roll with it. We're just going to roll with it. So guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, let me know in the comment section below. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If there's bound to be something else you would like on the channel, feel free to come hang out. Come check out some other stuff. We would love to have you here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart for all support. It is much appreciated. I love you all, and you all know what's coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And as always, just see you on the flip side. Bye bye.